Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hope that you're doing great. I'm going to do a video today to show you that you don't have to be a 20-30-year-old. You can be older than that, and I'm much older than that, to use colors that you think, oh, they're for younger people. So today I'm going to do a blue look, and I'm going to use my Ciate London. And this is the New England palette, and it has beautiful colors. I'm going to try some of those blues. It has greens, it has purples. This is a gorgeous palette. Now, to save time, I've already done my base, and I have not been using like a full foundation. I've been using the Pharmacy CC cream, and then I've been using also concealer and setting powder, and that's what I have on today. I used the combination of my Pharmacy Full Coverage in the color 04 and the Fit Me by Maybelline, which is a great drugstore product, in the color 15 light medium, and I use that under for my darkness, for a little bit of the darkness around my mouth, and of course I still have some showing, but that's okay. And then to kind of set it all, I use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. And as you can see, I have hit pan. I have another one waiting. This is my third one, and the one I have waiting, of course, is my fourth one. I really like that setting powder. It gives it a little bit of coverage. When I don't want coverage and I just want to set, I use the Pharmacy Translucent Finishing Powder, and it's the one that is white, which is colorless. But today I wanted a little bit of coverage, so I use my Charlotte Tilbury. So let's get started. Hope you all are doing great and having a good day when you watch this. I also put on a eyeshadow primer. I really like this one by Milani, and it is said it's not tacky anymore, so let's have some fun. Okay, I'm gonna go in first with a transition shade, and that's the color that helps you kind of blend all the colors. And this is a really pretty color. They don't have names on it, but it's sort of like a light brown. Now this has a lot of fallout, so I tap my brush, and I'll need my little mirror here, but I'll try to show my face. Now I'm going to put this in the crease, and like I've said before, I have hooded eyelids, but I do have a lot of space here. But I go a little bit above. The crease is like right there. I go a little bit above it, like on top of it, and just do some windshield wipers movements. Put some here. Oh, not enough, and I didn't tap. And windshield wiper. I'm just putting a little bit of color there, and then this helps the other colors to blend, because I don't want a full blue eye look, but I want a look that shows the blues and has like a little bit another color, which is this, for a little bit of dimension. And I don't have any blush or bronzer. I will do that after I do my eyes. I just wanted to do my base just to get that out of the way, because then I don't record a half-hour video, because I know that not everybody likes to watch those or has time. And then I'm going to put a little bit more on this eye. And for some reason it turned out a little darker than that one, so let's put a little bit more here. And I start with my crease because I want to push this back and bring the lower eyelid, the movable lid, a little forward. Okay, let's go in with this color here. It's sort of like a not a shimmer, but between a matte and a shimmer, and it's like a light blue. It looks darker in the pan than it goes on, And I'm going to place this right on my movable lid. And as you see, I am just tapping, 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 tapping. And then I'm going to do another layer, tap, 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 tap. And then to the next eye, tap. And I might be using too big of a brush, but I'm gonna just work with it. If you have smaller space, then use a smaller brush like this one. The bigger space, then use a bigger brush. In fact, I'm gonna find like a flatter shader brush. This shadow brush. This one's here is pretty flat. And it doesn't matter what brand you use. Brushes are kind of like a personal choice. Some people like brushes that are very expensive. Some people prefer brushes, you know, that are more affordable. I'm kind of in the middle. I just go with what I like. I have a couple MAC brushes. I have a couple Morphe, and other different brands. As you can see, the blue is really light but pretty. Now we're going to go in with a darker blue. We're going to take this brush, which is Morphe, and it's the M506, and it's a blending brush, but it's not very thick because we're going to be doing some more work that's delicate because of the color. Now I'm going to go in with this darker blue. This is more of a matte color. And I pick some up on my brush, tap it off, and I will start over here. I'm going in the outer, I should keep my head still, the outer corner, right like over that tan brown color we put, and just kind of angling it up to make my eyes kind of a little turned up more, or not to make them make the illusion. You see? And then blend. And then we're gonna go with this. And like I always say, if you've done a little too much shadow or you don't like the way it looks, eye makeup remover, my cellular water, they both work, and you can just start again. I like to play with different looks and colors when I have time and when I feel up to it. My health has been pretty good. I've been having a little bout with fatigue, but I just got my injections for my psoriatic arthritis last night. My husband helps me with that every 4 weeks, and I get them by mail. Now if you leave that like that, it sort of looks like a David Bowie look, but we're gonna fix that. Okay, now that we've got that blue placed there, I want to put a little bit more brown to soften it up, but I'm going to go in with this little darker brown. So it's not a beige, it's like a light brown right here. And you can experiment with any color that you like. I just thought I would try this for you because I have worn looks like this before. And I do hear a lot from women that say, oh, well, it's, you know, of a certain age, that say, oh, I'm not 20 anymore. But you don't have to be 20 to do your eyes up great or wear a beautiful red lipstick. And then I'm blending that. And then I'm going back into that lighter brown color, and I'm going to blend more of that to lighten that up. So I'm mixing colors, and then I'm making the eyes look not flat, like they have more dimension to them. That's pretty. I like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a brush that doesn't really have anything on it, and I'm going to just go like over here by the brow bone and kind of clean it up. like that. I tend to say like that a lot. And also like blend that line there. So it's kind of seamless. It just, the color goes dark and then it just lightens by itself. Then I'm going to use a color in the brow bone, but I don't have it in this palette. So let me find it. I want to find like a creamy color. This is perfect. This is from the Salted Caramel palette by Too Faced, but it's like a vanilla cream color. And MAC makes one that is called Brulee, and it's perfect. Then I'm taking another brush. I thought I took out all the brushes I needed, but with a look like this, you're gonna need a few, or else you're going to just look like you have one big blob of colors on your eyes. Okay, flat brush, picking up some of that right on there on the tip, or in all of it really. And then I'm going on the brow, underneath the brow bone right there. And if this look is too much for you, start off with using like a little blue eyeliner, a little bit of a blue shadow. Even a cream blue shadow is nice too. Just experiment a little bit, you know. And now I'm looking back and I see that I want to blend these outer corners a little bit more. So I'm going back in with this blending brush and I'm blending that. And then I'm looking in the mirror behind the camera too, because I like to look like not just close up, but back too. I still want that blue to show, but I don't want like this look of a line right there, blue. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now some eyeliner. Should we go with black? Should we go with blue? Let's try blue since we're in the blue mood right now. Well, I'm not blue, but the color blue. This is the pencil by Pharmacy. It's the Express Waterproof, and it's in the color 02, which is you can see that it's kind of like a dark blue gray. Always make sure you have a nice sharpened pencil. I don't like to sharpen them too sharp, and I'm going along the lash line. You can do it with your eyes closed too. And then I'm going to go between the lashes, and that's something that takes a little time to get used to. I think because I've worn, before I had eye surgery, I wore contacts for many years, so I'm used to going near my eyes. But you're going to want to go between those lashes so you don't see the line of the of your skin, like by the eye, if that makes sense. I like that. And then you can go like however you feel comfortable to do your liner. I like to do it like this way, and then sometimes with this eye I go the other way. And then I'm going in between the lashes. And this is another reason why I put mascara after I do my eye makeup, because if I put mascara before, I wouldn't be able to do this liner work, because the mascara would get really clumpy. Pretty. And you can put it down below too, but today I'm going to kind of leave the down below clean, or clean looking. Then we're going to curl our eyelashes, or I'm going to curl my eyelashes. It's funny the faces you make when you put makeup on. This is the Shiseido Lash Curler, and I will put links down below for the products that are not Pharmacy that I used. so that in case you're interested, you can purchase them. Now, I do use Magic Links now. Magic Links just takes you to the website, and then I get like a tiny % if you buy them, and I do that so that I make a little extra money to buy makeup and supplies to do videos for you. I don't do sponsored content. I don't think I ever will, but using the Magic Links just helps to bring in, I mean, I haven't made any money from it yet, but eventually I'll have a little extra to put towards the looks. Okay, for some reason I had to explain that twice. All right, I'm gonna take the Pharmacy Star Look, which is just my favorite mascara at the moment. And yes, it has a very big wand, but I like it. I think it picks up all the lashes and makes my lashes look like they are false lashes, which I like, but not too glamorous or diva-ish. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I have used lashes in the past that were that kind of real ultra glam, but the look I'm going for now, you can wear basically anywhere. But if you are, you know, bougie to the max and you want to use your big lashes, go ahead. My whole thing is that no matter what age you are, embrace it. And if you have to tweak little things, like I don't wear glitter on my face, and there's certain things, like even with clothing, I don't wear crop tops, I don't wear certain things that are just not for me. Now, there might be somebody my age that, hey, they can rock it. Whatever you feel comfortable with. And I love being a part of life in this time for many reasons, but that is one of them. If you look back at any old pictures, or if you have pictures of your grandparents when they were young, everyone was so matronly looking. And you know, even in pictures, they didn't smile, they didn't know, like, you know, how to express themselves in a picture. And I can tell you that my darling, rest her soul, mom was a much different looking and acting grandmother than my grandmothers were. You know, my paternal grandmother never even wore slacks her whole life. She always wore dresses, and that was the time, you know. But now I think we are living in a different time. Sometimes things are too based on youth and the whole anti-aging. I don't really believe in anti-aging. I believe in aging gracefully, and if you can help to make yourself look and feel better, why not? So I put the mascara on, and I did a couple coats while you're talking. I didn't do anything on the bottom, and just don't feel like I need it today, but I often do both the top lash and the bottom lash. Let's put some little dimension and color to my face, although you can see a little bit of my redness, which is fine. I'm going to use the Pharmacy face palette, the 3-in-1. And I've used this before in a video. First, I'm going to do some bronzer to warm up my skin. Everybody makes kind of a big deal of how you place your bronzer and stuff. And yeah, I mean, different face shapes, you can, you know, go by the rules, but I like to put it where I feel I need a little bit of like reduction, and also, even though I don't really use it as contour, so that's kind of doesn't make sense, but I guess I don't always make sense, but that's fine. And I like to use it like where the sun would hit me. So I use kind of the combination of contouring plus warming up my face. Getting that little double chin. Tell you, I've lost a lot of weight. No matter how much weight I lose, I still have this little thing. But you just accept it. Now I'm going to use this pretty, it's like a pinky coral blush that's in the palette. And I'm using this big brush. It's a MAC one, but the numbers and everything have worn off. These brushes are called tulip brushes because they kind of look like tulips before they bloom. Pat some on there, and then I'm just gonna go along like that. And I think this happened before with this palette. It has so much pigment, which is wonderful, but I sometimes can be a little heavy-handed. So I'm just taking this brush, which really didn't have any product on until now, and I am blending that in. Now I have a nice healthy glow. And put a little on my chin, a little on my nose. And then if you feel like you look a little too dewy or oily, you can go back in with powder. I actually gonna do a little bit of the pharmacy powder because it doesn't give a color. It just kind of sets and gets rid of that shininess. And I'll just use this. This is a Real Techniques brush. I also like them. You can find them at Ulta, and often they have them on sale. Oh, there. And I didn't really set my concealer till now, and that was a very light set. I find when I use the pharmacy one, I don't have to set it as not, it's like just to the point where it covers wonderfully, but it's not like a greasy looking, but it's not dry either. So just thought I add that in. Now I think I want a pink lipstick, and I have my hair back because my bangs are longer on purpose and they get in my way. I'm sorry for people that hate when you play with your hair, but sometimes you have to. And I'm getting a little parched, which usually happens when I record. This is another thing I wanted to share with you. This is a product that we buy at Sam's, and it's the Nature's Twist Sugar-Free Orange Aid, if you want to take a screenshot of that. This has 0 fat, 0 carbs, 0 sugars. It does have 120 milligrams sodium, so if you're on a sodium restricted diet, I wouldn't go with this, but this is really great. My husband and I are both diabetic, and so we really have to watch it and be careful, and we've been doing low carb, and this doesn't have any carbs, so this is really nice. Oh, I grabbed the wrong lipstick. I want to use this Jouer one. It's like a balm and a lipstick together, and I wish I could tell you the name of it. The color is Poppy, but even with eye surgery, I can't read that tiny thing. I will link it down below. And it's really pretty color. I'll do a little swatch for you. It's like this sheer, and I think it'll look nice with the blush. And I like to do that when I just did with my lipsticks. It's something that my mom always did. I'm not really into lip liners, but I'll use like the edge to kind of use as a liner. Yeah, my mom always did that. She would do the bottom and then blot and then put a little extra. And this is just so emollient. It's really nice. It's moisturizing, and I think it's a really pretty color. It just reminds me of spring. Even though I live in Florida and we're pretty warm all the time, still we do get a spring. So I hope that you like this look. I'm going to be doing a video next about my current skincare favorites. I feel like this is just a thing that the doctor doesn't even know what it is. I feel like I'm in a really good period or time, stage, whatever, where my skin is looking really good. And there's some products that I have used before for a long time and some new products to me. So be on the lookout for that. And I hope that you're having a great day. Or as I used to say, great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day you're watching this. And let me take my clip out. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Let me know how you are. And if you want to let me know where you're watching me from, I always get excited to see people that are like far away or different states, even different countries. And If you have any ideas for videos that you'd like me to do, just let me know. And I will also leave my pharmacy link down below. And I think that's all I want to say. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.